All right, rigid fog lights for the Ranger, take 27. Just kidding. All right, so real quick before Denny starts, as you guys know, we're doing a 2019 Ranger. This is the first set of fog lights that they have made basically and set out. So Denny is gonna figure out exactly how. This is the factory ones?
This is the factory ones. There's a little gap because it's a round fog light and we're putting actually rectangle ones in it with rounded corners. So you got, I think this is a 15, 20 maybe. Take the factory one out. So what Rigid wants you to do, they want you to cut the stock bezel right here and then mount behind using their factory brackets, which is right here. And then they want you to install this trim piece around it. But I think we figured out a way to where we don't need to cut it and mount the factory brackets, or mount it to the
Factory location.
Bezel, yeah, the factory location.
We want to keep this as clean and factory looking as possible.
So what you can do, you take the factory hardware. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right, this one. Take the little bracket that they have, put it in here, put their supply nuts and bolts in.
He said nuts. Sorry.
Oh,
I want to say just like Luis, Denny can't put in the hole.
Stop.
He's trying to screw it.
I'm trying to make some rigid babies.
Such a child, Neil.
So immature.
Little love for Freddie, auto fashion t-shirt.
So it goes like that. Where's this bad boy? Oh my gosh. Bam. Take that. We'll have to trim this a little bit on the sides. Should be okay. And then we'll take the factory one, or the rigid hardware. It's a little high, but we just like getting new hardware and a spacer, kind of mount like that. Whichever way this thing goes. You get the idea. And I'll mount like that. And there's probably a little bit of adjustment so we can move up and down. Some play back there. But I think that'll look clean. We can put some weather stripping foam in there or all the way around it just so it doesn't have any crazy gaps. But yeah.
So after 2 hours, no, just kidding. We wanted to do something different. Instead of mounting it from the front, Denny and Luis came up with a bracket. And then
Luis came up with what?
Luis
came up with what? Luis came up with some screwdrivers.
Yeah, without the tools, we don't make it. So Denny ended up doing spacers, and then we shaved the back one. But now it mounts as a harness, but it's flush mounted compared to sitting in front, which looks a hell of a lot cleaner. We're gonna walk up to the bumper. The bumper's prepped for paint. Show you guys how it looks on the bumper. So this is the stock Ranger bumper, getting ready for paint. So here is the rigid fog lights. The yellow is cool, will match. So as I said, Denny made a bracket, some spacers, and now it's mounted from the rear. Gaps are all the same. Instead of being mounted in the front, we don't want to cut the stock bezel. So that's what it'll look like on this side. And then we'll show you guys, oh, the other one's inside. Never mind. Been a long day. So that'll look cool like that. Saturday night, Luis is gonna paint the rear bumper, front valance, front bumper, and Alex is prepping the bed. This is the nicer brother. Don't tell anybody. We're gonna keep this raw and authentic. We are on our Autobody right now. The guy we hired to do the job, and he half-assed the job, and right now he's at Luis, and he will not finish it. We paid him in full. I have proof of receipts, and I'm gonna show you guys what's not been done correctly. He thinks we paid him based on ride height and finishing it at a certain degree. It's supposed to be as low as possible, so I'm gonna show you guys what the issues are, get you guys' info, and show you that the job's not done. Mike, this is it all the way up. It looks okay all the way up, but I don't think this makes too much sense. So same with this one. See, it's okay when it's all the way up, but they're gonna be doing, and we gotta position the bag. I gotta just check, see how the bag sits. They're gonna be doing demos in the booth, so I wanna make sure everything's safe and up to par. Hey, check this when you get out of the movie, but I think, here are the welds, but I think I want you to make a new bracket for me. Something that sits around this, because I'm not a big fan of how this presses into the bag when it's all the way compressed. And then this is the other side. Same thing, I'm not really a fan of how this sits. And the welds. So maybe have you make a new bracket for me here and the back, and then just check the welds on like the forelink and the brackets. Just enjoy the movie. Call me when you're done. It's been a long freaking day, but 12 hours to the shop with Luis. Drove each other crazy, but we got the Ranger parts painted and cleared. The bed, front bumper, valance, rear bumper. So I'm gonna let it dry overnight and then reassemble it and take it to the shop to look at the suspension and the seat brackets. Got the front end taken apart, the Land Cruiser, so we could paint the trim. Got the Delta suspension done. And then Luis worked on the audio. I am super sticky from the clear. All right, we're gonna lock up, head home, and be back tomorrow.